Man, so much progress is being made around here. It might be too noisy. One neighbor, kitty corner behind me, they are re-roofing their house all of a sudden. But they're at the stage where they're just scraping everything off, so we might not hear the tuk 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 of their air hammers. Uh, and then I got about 30 feet of this chicken tunnel, chicken run thing that I'm making. I'm going to make a total of, I don't know, enough to get from their little house all the way up close to my house so my mom can watch them and they'll have plenty of square footage of vegetation and bugs to eat. And then I made it so I can move it around a little bit and they can get fresh. And then also, work the ground and poop in it so that it fertilizes. So with their noise over here and the roof noise over there and Michael right here, hopefully you hear mostly me. And yeah, me. Just kidding. Us. Hello, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip. We're doing some tarot. I am a tarotist. I'm your friendly local neighborhood tarotist. It sounded like something bad. That's why I said it. I have brushed my teeth and put on chapstick for this, so you know the message is going to come through clean and clear. But to make sure we're doing it right, and see, I am shuffling. I have shuffled. They're kind of squawking at each other. I hope you can pick up on that a little. It does sound super cute. Excuse me. All right. Let's talk to Spirit. Let's see if we can even play in this playground. Spirit, can we play in this playground? Will you let us and help us? All right. And feel safe in the playground for some reason. Someone needed to hear that we're going to be safe in this playground, that we're just free to play and we are watched over, and yet there might be little squabbles. Might fight over the merry-go-round or do you say teeter-totter or seesaw? I like both. I think I don't know now. I think I used seesaw mostly as a kid, but then teeter-totter as an adult. It's very, very important. Very, very important. Spirit, we love you. Thank you. Help us. All right. Hopefully I'm not messing up Michael. Pretty soon I won't even remember that there is a mic there and we can just talk freely. All right, one more shuffle, one more cut, and then maybe we won't have to do that again. I've got the wild cards in there, and yesterday it was a heart-to-heart talk or a text. The one with the lady and the beast was a heart-to-heart talk, and then the other one was a text. Maybe this one will be a visit, something with dental. So either a dental visit or dental pain, because she's looking at all those teeth, or maybe dental hygiene or being a dentist, something with dental, chipped tooth. I don't know. We'll see. And then the other one is, since it's words, let's say making an appointment for something. It might register with the dental. It might be something else. Who knows? Whew. I feel a little weird. Okay, I already shuffled. All right, we're going by the book. Hindsight, insight, foresight. So what was past energy doing? All right, big choices. 7 of cups. 7 of cups. Did you hear it? There's a little squabble going on. 7 of cups. It feels like this is showing the whole pattern of not just choices you made, but how you made your choices. It was 4:20 right when they said that, man. What are you choosing to do, man? This was what your priorities, what was important to you, like the choices you made, how you made your choices. So maybe a part of me is saying you've made all of the choices. Like you didn't choose, you just did everything I did it this way this time. Next time I'll do it a different way. And so you never, not never. You explored your options. Let's say you explored. And for some of you, like, some of you felt like you missed out on some of these exploring operations or whatever, but then you've gotten to a certain point where you realize, I never needed that in the first place. Like, I felt like I needed it then, but I don't need it. It's not important now. Yeah, in sixth grade, I needed a pair of jeans that said the same label, or maybe not sixth grade, eighth grade, that said the same label as the other kids, popular kids, and so that might have been one of these choices, or maybe it was a tower choice, like, oh, I have to be somebody. I have to create myself. Am I a cowboy? Howdy, howdy. What am I? So, yeah. So a lot about how you made choices. That's plain and simple. And it feels like you're saving the best for last right now. Like, or you kind of did. You say, but that's not fair for me to say. It's like, if I say, oh, you always find what you're looking for in the last place you look. True, because you stop looking after you find it. Oh, maybe that's what's happening. You're finding it, and it's now this sense of, okay, that's past energy. Wow, that's a lot. They're trying to whole life it in one card. Sometimes it takes 3 cards for me to look at and find like an instant. This card is a lifetime in a card. Holy cow. Insight. 8 of Pentacles. So you've been working. Like, man, we go from 7 to an 8, and it feels like that there's growth. There's this tinkering away at yourself. And maybe there's times where you were working so hard on it, like, and man, when I look back at this 7, I'm like, you are a worker. You're a worker bee, and you worked hard on this, and you worked hard on this, and you worked hard on her. Well, let's talk a different way. Like, you worked hard on that snake. You worked hard to achieve these things, to get, yeah. And you've been working hard in a different way lately. Like the inside has been working. You've slowly been making choices. You're doing great. You're doing so great at this. You've been slowly making choices that are better and better for you. Yeah, we expect an explosion of, oh, this is this beautiful life and this is this peace. But I think we still go through life. We still go through all of it. And those little choices add up. I'm thinking about brushing my teeth. Like, you can brush your teeth once really hard on the first of the month, maybe the 30th, whatever, if you like to do it at the beginning or the end. This is all dumb. Sorry. I know. Okay, so where was I going? Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Slip of the tongue. So, where am I here? Got distracted with my own shadow. I was distracted by my own lack of perfection. Dang it. All right. It feels like you're there I go again. Tinkering away, working away. It's being worked on when you're not working on it, because you've made choices that take you for, oh yeah, that's the toothbrush thing. So you could brush your teeth really hard once a month and try to expect a big result, or you can do the 3 minutes. So yeah, we could do 90 minutes one time a month and try to expect some results that aren't just destroyed gums. Or you could do 3 minutes a day and your teeth stay healthy and clean and whatever. And that's where this is. It's like you daily do something that's pushing the bar up one notch. And there's 8 pentacles, so I feel like it's a little bit of this. It's a little bit from every category where you're still living this life. This is a lot, but it's just one notch better in every category. Not better. I don't even know how to say this, not in the right direction, not one notch closer, one notch, one more step in your evolution, one more baby step. Like journey of 1,000 miles, today is one more step, you know, or one more mile. Let's take it a mile at a time. So one more 10 miles. So it's, yeah, there's progress being made, and this over explanation of it makes me think that Spirit's trying to convince you that progress is being made, right? Like you're not convinced 100%, but yet you're not swayed either. So you're, the chickens have made it all the way to the end, and then they're sitting there like, what's next? Give us more square feet or running feet. Okay. Yeah, so it feels like you're on the right track, you're doing it, and you're just feeling like, is this making it? And from 7 to 8, you can't, like from 1 to 10, you see, oh boy, big night and day difference. But this is saying you're in the journey, taking one step at a time. We're not leapfrogging the journey. Dang it, I just want to leapfrog the journey. Can we just leapfrog and just get to the good stuff? Just feel good and just, be able to pay the bills and do the things you want to do and love on everybody and get love back and just, can we just get to there? Do we have to do every step? If you're in my collective, you have to do every step. I don't know. No, I feel like some of you guys, just in the comments, have learned yourselves well enough. And that's the thing. You're learning yourself. You are learning yourself. Each of these biscuits here, cookies, it is a facet of yourself. And you're working on each one at a time. Oh my gosh. That feels good. That felt really good. Yeah, I like this for you. I love this for you. Oh dear. All right, future energy. Bum, bum, bum. Celebration. Come on. Interesting. There's one in all red, one in all white, and one in half red and half white. There's a balance here too. Like if you have a stool, stools can have 3 legs and they are balanced. There's something about you finding this balance. A 3-way balance. Could it be mind, body, spirit? I do believe so. That's the feeling I'm getting. But it's like coming into it. So there's a tipping point. There is a tipping point. Maybe several where it's like you're here, you're doing the thing, and then it's like, oh, we're at a different level. I can't explain this level. I'm sorry. I was not an early reader, a card reader or a book reader, and that limits your vocabulary. So if you're a young parent, reading, man, read to them, read with them, read, find stuff they want to read. So, yeah, because it's important. Boy, the more you know. After school advice right here. Okay, the desire. Queen of Swords. So there is this balance, right? We got the feminine and the masculine. We got masculine and no, I'm just kidding. We've got the feminine and the masculine, but at a high level. Like, man, okay. So this insight, foresight, hindsight stuff, all minor arcana, and then we get to your desire, and it's loftier. You're wanting to rise, and yeah, it's a little impatient, but just let's not talk about that. But it's you're wanting to get there, and man, when they say the truth shall set you free, the truth shall set you free. Excuse me. And this ain't no he said, she said truth. This is core truths. This is big truths. This is sit on a throne truth. Do you think The throne people are worried about the, well, I guess in the movies these days, everything's a soap opera, so they are. But it's, I don't know. You're ready to grow out of this, you know. We don't want to be in the. All right. That's the desire to like rise above it, but balanced, not forcing your way. Okay. The challenge, Knight of Pentacles, came out in reverse, but it's the Knight of Pentacles is super interesting. So now that I'm kind of back into a rhythm, this is my third read in a row, and the first two, no, this okay. So this is my fourth read, but the first one and then the next one, they both had all three kings except for the. Oh no, this is Knight of Pentacles. What am I doing? We're losing track. We're losing track of something. Okay. Distracted by something. So Knight of Pentacles, I was thinking king, so I was kind of looking the wrong way or misinterpreting what was going on. I think this is the message here. I do believe that the challenge is kind of misinterpreting whatever or making a wrong assumption, you know? Oh, making a wrong assumption. That landed. So maybe it is thinking like how this process is supposed to work. And I don't think there's a supposed to. I think there's, I think you and I, we're going through some common stuff. We have a common path, whatever, but we have to live different flavors, different orders, different whatevers. You know, I do pretty good for not knowing a lot of words. A lot of whatevers, you know, like, and stuff. So this just feels like maybe taking one facet and going, oh, this is it, or no, it's more of just getting distracted by earthly stuff. I mean, this is the earthly guy. So, and that's part of the game. Don't you worry about it, baby. So the solution, there's a 5 of wands. Here we go. Man, yesterday I said 3 of hearts when I meant 3 of swords. And I just hammered 3 of hearts. And I was like, am I going to, and because I watched it and I was like, am I going to fix that? Nope. So 5 of wands. It feels like shaking things up. It's a total shake-up thing. So it's a 5. There's change. It's not a fight, but it is a shaking things up and being a little patient for how it falls back together. All right, let's see if people are involved. Usually, Spirit says shuffle and cut. I'm not hearing it. So we get what it would get right now. So you, Page of Wands. See, that page energy, you know, now we're on the what do we call it? The bigger arcana. Major. All right. And it's like this innocent soaking in life and whatever. Let's read you. Wands. Page of Wands, a daring soul. Lover of adventure, intrepid traveler, gathering of intelligence, focused passion, adventurous soul, faithful lover. Oh, hey. So, that's you. That's pretty good. What are they? Are they going to be death? Oh, High Priestess. Okay, who are you dealing with here? What are they High Priestessing? So when I see the High Priestess, I immediately and it's related to somebody. I'm going to say somebody that's comfortable with their light and shadow, right? Somebody who has been to that edge. This person's kind of at the gate of this, at the opening of this, and someone that's been to the edge and back and is okay with it all. It's probably learned a lot. I'm getting the feeling of someone older than you. Somebody a little wise. So Maybe it's someone to keep you. Let's just read the cards, all right? Let's let the cards do the work. High Priestess. Let's just take another look at her. Kind of a mentor. This feels like a. Okay. If the Hierophant came up, it's a guy sitting there. It is about, spiritual knowledge and passing down and whatever, but it feels very structured by the book, and that works for some. This feels like a person, and I'm picturing a mature woman, like an older, like gray hair, but that gray hair that's kind of like a knockout, like, oh, you can tell you had some dark hair or whatever, and there's just this gray, wavy, very kind of, I'm going to say it weird, I'm sorry, but they have a sexiness that is like, because they know themselves, and you like say, hey, that there's something about them. They've lived it. They get it. They when they look at you, or when they look at people, there's just this kind of understanding and a little humor and a lot of love and patience. Yeah, I see a mentor. The two of you together, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, it's like a passing down, right? There's a passing of this fire, this inspiration, this. Oh, look how lit up this hand is. Like, oh, sorry, I hope I didn't wrinkle my mickle. Yeah. This feels really beautiful. I'd keep your eyes open. Maybe it's not one person. Maybe it's a conglomeration of several different people in your life that kind of have some wisdom in parts of your life. I don't know. I'm getting a vision of somebody that she there's if this is not a she, it is somebody that is just so in touch. They know themselves so well that it's just natural. Man, I'm getting a natural, beautiful something. Oh man. All right. But it's passing on. They've got something for you. And maybe there's 8 of these in these different categories. I don't know. There's something to be learned. They're going to inspire you for something. Am I still blue? Is this still working? All right. Okay, here we go. The situation. The Emperor. Man, the Emperor is not leaving us alone. It feels so. In the readings lately, you've been getting a bunch of kings, queens, emperors, high priestesses, and it's kind of a reminder. You are royal. You are destined for this throne. And I'm not talking, like controlling throne of something. I'm not talking about a position. I'm talking about within yourself. You're going to eventually become this beautiful old hippie woman who just knows herself. Right, fellas? Just kidding. Like, yeah, like the sage old guy, I feel like wise older women are easier to talk to because they're not as tricky. Wise older guys, I feel like they want to keep you in the joke. And wise older women want to let you know we're all in the joke. That's the feeling I get. But that could be my upbringing. Who knows? But this is saying that you're rising, you're achieving, a reminder that you're heading somewhere. And King of Swords. Now we got a marriage. We've got a marriage. We start with the Queen of Swords. Where was she? Not started with her, but she's in there. King of Swords. So it's like your other half Yeah, you've separated yourself. You've you cleaved yourself, and it's like you're finally coming together. Inner child and future self, masculine and feminine, south and north. I don't know, east and west, crispy yet tender. Oh, sorry, chickens. Did I say that in front of you? Never mind. Sorry. Okay. And don't do. Okay, there's a tower, and it's in reverse. And I'm just saying, let's just not get involved in towers. And when you do, let them crumble. I had a tower. I was building a little tower accidentally, and but it was weird. It was a tower of weakness. It was weird. It was really weird, and I was like building an identity of in just over a few days. And on my walk yesterday, before I did this, I talked to my body because that was the first thing I had to address was that the pain in my tummy from it, and then I was apologizing and I was validating to the tummy, and I was like, you know what, say your piece, whatever. And man, I had to cry, and it was a nice mini tower moment, because I hadn't built it big, but I was already living in it, I was already building stairs to the second floor, and I tore it down, and I had to cry on my walk, not bawling. I think, did I say this yesterday? I don't know, but it was great. But don't be rebuilding those towers. Oh, and don't go chasing waterfalls. No. Okay. Oh, I love you. I accept you. I am so glad you're here. 2707. Oh, let's see if we can finish this on 2727. I love you. I accept you. You and I are the same, only different flavors. And we don't definitely live in different places, because otherwise you'd be sitting right here on my lap. And that'd be weird. No. Okay. On your mark, get set. Goodbye.